Hello and welcome to the first episode of eBen Educates, a series that will delve deep into Grand Theft Auto Vice City's many interesting mechanics and take an in-depth look at how they work. This first episode will be taking a look at the wanted level system, but first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ben, and I'm an insanely handsome speedrunner of GTA Vice City, which means I actively try and complete the game in as fast a time as possible. I've been doing this for around 2 years, and over that time, I've learned a lot about the game's inner workings. Inside the GTA speedrunning community, we have a number of extremely intelligent people who look into the game's code in order to find glitches or exploits, and I'd like to quickly thank them for their assistance in creating these videos. Vice City has many mechanics that a lot of players do not know about or don't fully understand how they work, but I hope this series will shed some light on these areas and allow you all to learn something new about this timeless classic. So, at a very basic level, the wanted system works as follows. You have 6 stars on your interface as you play. These are representing your wanted rating, or in other words, how angry the police are with you. 0 stars means that you are not wanted by the police, and it scales from that all the way up to 6 stars, which means the United States Army will be sent in to eliminate you. Not good. This rating increases if you break the law, and as you can imagine in GTA, there are tons of methods to do so. I'll go into those a bit more later, but there are also a few ways to reduce this wanted level, which are worth noting. Firstly, the game teaches you during the mission Treacherous Swine that you can use the pain spray in order to remove your wanted level for a fee. This isn't the only way though. You can also save and load your game in order to remove any police attention, you can collect a cop bribe, you can hit certain mission triggers, you can change clothes, or if your wanted level is low enough, simply staying out of trouble will also lower your rating after a while. You can also use cheat codes, but if you do that, then honestly you're a pussy and I hate you. Just kidding, but seriously, fuck you. When you first start off in Vice City, you can only gain a maximum of 4 stars. After you complete Guardian Angels and unlock Starfish Island, that number increases to 5, and finally 6 once you complete Rub Out and gain control of Diaz's mansion. This is how most people will understand the wanted level system, as that is all the game ever explains to you. However, the actual wanted system is represented by a hidden indicator labeled as your chaos level. This is a variable inside the game that varies from 0 to 9600, and is the variable that actually dictates how many wanted stars you have. It starts at 0, and once that level hits 50, you gain 1 star. 180 is 2 stars, and it scales all the way up until 6 stars at 4800 chaos points. The game uses 2 methods to change your wanted level. The first is to add a fixed amount of points after you commit a crime, and the second is to set your chaos level to a specific value. Let's take a look at the first one. For these demonstrations, I'll add a counter on the screen that shows my current chaos level. I'll also break down exactly why I gain the chaos points I do, as some of them are bugged, and I also know that I have some American viewers who are usually a little slower at maths than us hyper-intelligent Euro chads. We'll keep it quite simple to start. In this video I steal a car. Car theft gives me 15 chaos points. If I continue and steal a few more cars, I will gain enough chaos to reach the 1 star threshold. But Ben, why didn't you reach your wanted level after the 4th car? Shouldn't 60 be enough points to take you to 1 star? Well, if you remember earlier, I mentioned that wanted levels can just go away on their own. This is because every single second that Tommy is not near a cop, he loses 1 chaos point. So in reality, the chaos point meter is constantly going up and down. Going back to the example, after I steal the 4th car, I'm not actually on 60 chaos points. I'm actually somewhere around 30. Because for every second I'm doing this, I'm also losing my chaos level. In this second example, I'm going to run over a police officer with my car. Running over a police officer gives me 80 points, which means I will always get 1 star no matter what. Some of you are now thinking, but Ben, I've hit a cop before with my car, and I always get 2 stars. And here's where the bugs come in. For some reason, if a crime is witnessed by a cop, it counts twice. However, if you kill a cop, he actually counts as a witness towards his own death, which means you get 160 points instead of 80. If you make him try and dive out of the way or spook him before you kill him, you will also gain 5 points for frightening a cop via speeding and reckless driving, which both count twice because of them being apparently witnessed by the cop you just murdered. If the cop does not dive or get frightened, those extra points aren't added. So to recap, if you hit a cop in your car, you will gain 80 chaos points, which are doubled because the cop also witnesses the crime. This gives you 160 points, which is only enough for 1 star. But if you make him dive before killing him, you will gain the 80 points, plus 5 points for both speeding and reckless driving, which are all doubled as the cop witnessed them, putting you at 180 points and a 2-star wanted level. The second way your wanted level is altered is by the game guaranteeing a specific chaos point value. If you already have that wanted level, no change is made, but if you don't, the game will force a specific level onto you. For example, if you steal a car and a cop witnesses you doing it, you will be given a 1-star wanted level immediately. Mission scripts can also set your wanted level. For example, on Treacherous Swine, you will always be given a 2-star wanted level for killing Gonzalez. Mission scripts can also limit your wanted level. For example, after I hit a certain radius of the deal in Guardian Angels, I can kill this cop with no issues at all, but as soon as the mission fails and the mission script is no longer running, I get a wanted level for shooting my gun. This is because the mission script is keeping your wanted level constantly at 0 regardless of what crimes you commit. Finally, there is a crime sensitivity variable, which is basically a multiplier for how many chaos points you receive as you commit each crime. For example, while you're on a rampage, you have a 0.3 crime sensitivity, meaning that all crimes you commit give you 70% less chaos for doing so. It also can be increased. For example, on Messing with the Man, you will get 3 times as many chaos points for each crime you commit. I hope this sheds some light on Vice City's hidden chaos system, and explains why sometimes crimes can appear to give you inconsistent amounts of trouble with the police. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of this series, and hopefully you learned something new today. I hope to see you very soon in the next episode, as I have many more mechanics to cover and showcase. But until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.